Hey guys, welcome to Dedicated, and in this video I'm going to show you how I built this makeup vanity for my wife for Valentine's Day. I know Valentine's Day has passed quite a bit ago, but this video took me a lot longer to do than I thought, but here it goes. So in our master bathroom, we don't have a big tub, but we have this empty space where it's supposed to go. So I decided to put a vanity there. As you can see, this is how my wife keeps her makeup currently. So I went on Amazon, I searched up makeup vanity and found the one that I liked, that I thought she would like, and this was a surprise. So I had it delivered to my brother's house, picked it up and left it in my trunk until my wife went to sleep, and then when she was sleeping, I got it out of the truck and start working on the assembly process. Vanity overall was pretty well packaged and well protected. As you can see, there wasn't too many loose parts, so it's pretty simple to follow the direction and assemble it. Anyone with basic common sense can put it together. I mean, there wasn't a lot of instruction, just more of like a list of parts and like a page or two of diagrams. But overall, it was pretty straightforward as to what goes where. The entire process took about an hour or so. Very cheap hardware, very thin. I feel like I can bend it. The assembly process didn't require any special tools, just your regular hex keys. I used a drill with a hex key on it. That way it took me a little bit faster to do it than by hand. I did like the seat cushion and the fabric. The design of, I think it's like roses or something, looked really nice, and the color, silvery color, was nice as well. Screwing in the legs was a little bit annoying because you had to move the drawers out of the way and there was not a lot of space for your hands, so you kind of had to maneuver around to get in there to tighten the bolts. This thing is missing one of these. The threaded holes were a little bit dirty with paint, so I had to clean them up with a screwdriver before I was able to screw in a bolt. So as I'm doing this, it appears that there's a few pieces missing. Basically this bar right here, that's supposed to go right there. And I could probably make that out of a scrap piece, but considering I paid $100-something for this, I would expect it to have everything it needs. And I don't have these pieces right here, which go in the middle drawer. I'll show that to you right now. So I got the knobs, but not those pieces. Well, that's unfortunate because this thing, I was kind of excited about it, but I guess we'll see. Contact them through Amazon, see what they say. I did reach out to them and they did send me the parts that were missing without any problems, so that was nice. I mean, stuff happens, I understand, so I'm not gonna ding them for it. I will say this though, it would have been nicer if they put all the knobs in the bag instead of attaching them on the inside, because then you have to take them off and put them back on. So if they all came in the bag with the spare parts, it would have been easier to just install them instead of removing them and adding them back. So it came with this hardware. This goes in the back if you want to mount it to the wall, to this bracket right here, this guy right here, so that it doesn't tip over. And then all this stuff is extra, so like I've showed you before, I had one of these missing, so I'm gonna put this one on instead of the one I have, that way it's leveled. Came with two knobs. I will say that the quality of these knobs is pure plastic, so I do see that in the future they are gonna break, and I'm probably gonna have to replace them with these. So that's kind of nice that it's two spares. I have total 5 So 2 should be good, and all this extra hardware that they gave me, so that's kind of cool. But apart from the missing pieces, I mean, this thing is seems all right for the price. I mean, it is disappointing that there's missing pieces, but I made it work, as you saw. So let's go sneak it in the room and see how she reacts tomorrow. So one more thing I forgot to put is this thing right here, that basically you just place it in here for all the little stuff like that, and there's no holes, no nothing to mount. I mean, I guess you could glue it if you wanted to, but there's nothing for it to support, so it just sits there like a little tray, I think. So I quietly sneaked it in right by her and put it in our bathroom, put in her makeup and the finishing touches, and she actually woke up in the middle of the night and saw it and was pretty surprised. Unfortunately, I didn't capture her reaction, but she was happy with it, and I think it was a win-win. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.